Hey guys, thank you for stopping by. Today we're making cake pops, so let's get going. So I did green cake, and so basically what I did is I made the cake and I let it warm. Okay, so right now I'm just taking out all the lumps, like all these like really big lumps, and basically what you want to do is you want to just spread them together. You don't want to squeeze them because that creates more lumps, so you don't want that. I have 2 tablespoons of homemade buttercream frosting. A video on how to make this another time, but for right now we're just using it. We're almost done. After I do this, I have to put the frosting in here, and you don't want to put too much at one time. You want to put a little amount just so it's not like sticky and stuff. I'm using this spoon, and then I'm also putting this so just in case I need it. Okay, so now I finished taking out all the lumps out of the cake. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the spoon to take out the frosting to put it in the bowl so I can mix it around. So we're gonna just do this. And if I need more, then I'll just go get some, but I'm pretty sure you're just gonna wanna take that and you're gonna mix it around with your hands. And you just wanna make sure that you get all of it in there and that there's not like a lot of it left out. Okay, so now that I finished mixing the frosting with this cake batter, I am going to be making the balls, and this is the consistency that you want. You don't want to use too much frosting, but if it turns out like this, then that's good. Is you can use like a measuring cup or like whatever. You can use your hands. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what the size is. I'm just gonna use the same size that I'm gonna use with all of them. Okay, so now that I finished putting in the frosting, I am going to just pick up a small amount and I'm gonna roll my cake ball. So let's go. And just make sure to roll it with your palms into a ball that's round. We're going on to our next one. Okay, so I've done 6 now, and as you see, they're round, and that's what you want. So while you do this, you're gonna still have to like roll it again because as you see on the bottom, they start to get flat. So after you do that, just make sure to go over it. And so this is gonna be my 7th. Okay, so we are going to finish this up and then I'll come back when I'm finished rolling it. Now we're back and we let these sit in the fridge for a while, and now we're going to start putting the candies and chocolates inside of these. Okay, I'm back and I started my first one. And just make sure that you melt the candies or the chocolate to the point where it's liquidy and it's not like thick. And just roll it to get all the excess off. And as you see, this is what it looks like. And then put it to dry. And this is the final look. So on to the next one. And you want to make sure that you cover all of it. And you can use a spoon if you need that.
Roll it to get all the excess off.
And also make sure that you roll it to get all the excess off for all of them, not just one. Even if it doesn't look like there's not that much on it, then you still have to, just so like there's nothing dripping. And that's the second one. And we're gonna go ahead and dip it in the sprinkle. And this is just a special way how I make the cake pops. And you don't have to use these type of sprinkles. You can use any sprinkles. You don't have to use sprinkles, but I just want to use these for now. And once again, make sure that you take off all the excess. So right now I'm doing my 7th one. I'm going to twist it so all the excess comes out. And I find twisting it easier than tapping it because it's like you're not like trying to break it, but it's just more easier. And as you see, you can see like the excess just like leaving from it, so that's what we want. And so I'm doing this right now. Off, but it's like it doesn't look like there's that much, but there is. And now I'm just waiting for all of the excess to come out before I do anything else. So let me just drizzle this on there. And that's what it looks like. So now I'm just continuously mixing it. So as I said earlier, it doesn't get harder. Sure that you don't go like in a rapid pace, like go slowly, so it's still coming off, but it's not like all of it's coming off. Now I'm gonna dip it in the sprinkles, and I'm just doing different ones so they're all not the same. So the tip, I found this out and I realized it, but if you don't put the stick in, like if you just put it in like a small way, picking it up, it's not going to stay inside, it's going to come out. So just make sure that when you do this at the beginning that you put in almost half the way, just so nothing falls out and it just stays in there. So and as you see, I'm just taking off all of that's on there. You take off all the excess. Onto any way you want, but I'm just like drizzling over, so it kind of looks like a it doesn't look like paint, but it kind of looks like a marble effect. And this is my next one. Coming off. And that's what I'm trying to get off. But still remember to cover like all of it. You don't have to cover all of it. If you just want to do the top of it, you can. But if you are trying to cover all of it, just make sure that there's no parts that you can see. So that's what I'm technically. And now I'm just letting the excess drip off. And this is how it turned out. So this will be my final last one. You guys know by now how to make cake pops and have got the steady movement of it. So yeah. I'm just drizzling red around it. And this kind of reminds me of like one of those yarn balls. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of that. Okay everyone, so I finally finished. This is the finale of it, of the cake pops, and basically what I did is I made two different kinds, as you guys saw in the video. I made the white one with like the kind of marble-ish like type look, and then I made the one with the sprinkles, and I like this one more. I don't know why, but it just, and I'm gonna confess something. I kind of ate a couple of them, so it's the reason like it looks like this from, you know, when you saw it in the beginning of the video. There was a lot, and now there's, you know, I ate some. They were really good, so I was tempted to. But I really recommend for you guys to make these. They're really good, and you don't have to make them the size I made them or the like type of way I made them, or like you don't have to add sprinkles. You can do whatever you want. You can just use your imagination, be creative. But I think I did really good. But if you guys want to make them, if you guys think I did good, if you guys want any tips, they will be down below in the description. If you guys want to know the recipe for them, easy to make, so it doesn't really take that much, but yeah. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment, click that notification bell, and bye. If you guys are asking, yes, I do like green. This is my favorite color, so that's the reason why I used it. And this is so good, like, oh my god. This is my fourth tip for you guys. If you don't want it to melt when it's on here, just make sure to put it in the freezer, because since it's like chocolate and a type of candy, if you put it in the freezer, it will melt harder and they'll stay together and they won't fall apart. So that's another tip for you guys to know. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna enjoy this. Bye.